You know I'm one of a kind, or so I've been told. No matter where we go, I know we're gonna make it. No matter where we...
Hey guys, so I'm doing a video. I'm just gonna put makeup on. I look disgusting. I just wiped my face off with micellar water and look at how freaking gross. Like, I washed my face last night and did skincare, but I did not wash my face this morning, and look at how freaking gross. But regardless of that, I have some products that are new, like some new products. I just have some stuff that I want to try on camera and show you guys. So I'm gonna put some makeup on. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. It's like 5 o'clock at night, but whatever. So I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna be using for foundation this Maybelline Dream BB Fresh in the shade 110 light medium sheer tint. Has a broad spectrum SPF 30, which is mainly why I got it. Plus it was on clearance, so I thought I would try that. And then I have a bunch of other cosmetics products from different sellers on Temu, and they're really good. And so I wanted to share those with everybody, because if you're looking to get into Chinese makeup, you don't have to pay a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna put this primer on, this Hourglass, and then we will try the BB cream. Oh, I didn't wet a sponge. I will just have to use a brush today. Okay, let me try this first. Okay, I wanted to do a smoothing primer all over because I haven't put any skincare on, so I need something to block my skin from the makeup. I'm gonna use my hand. Let's wipe that off. So this I've already tested on my hand, and it's a little bit dark. It's a little yellow and it's a little bit dark. I tend to prefer fair, cooler toned foundations, but it was $5. So I'm gonna use this flat top brush. This is from Coastal Scents. They don't exist anymore, and I'm really sad about that. I loved them. So it's so yellow. It's not too dark, which I'm surprised, because it seemed really dark on my hand. It may oxidize, but it's very yellow. It's
sheer. Thank God. This will be fine. I think as long as I don't get like a weird reaction from it on my face, this will be fine, especially for summer. I don't wear heavy foundations in summer especially, but usually not that much year round. So, plus it's Las Vegas, and so everything, you want to SPF in everything. I'm avoiding my eyes because they're the areas that I have the most issues with reactions. I will put other products on them. Okay.
Actually, I don't think that looks too bad. I'm not really taking it down my neck. I take down my double chin, a little bit down the neck, but I actually don't think that looks too bad. Cool. Okay, so hold on. I should have clipped my, you know what? I have some little clips here. I'm just gonna clip my hair back. Okay. So now I do normally underpainting, but because I wanted to try this, I didn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go in with what would have been my my underpainting concealer. This is from Temu. This is Shaquinau. I don't know. But it is from Temu. This is just a brightening under eye concealer. So we're just gonna start off with it like that, and then I will do more under eye concealing if I need to.
So this is a Real Techniques. I don't know, I think it is a concealer brush, to be fair. But I'm trying so hard to keep it away from like my actual eye. The quality of this particular concealer is really nice. The consistency of it's really nice. The only thing I have found that I don't love with this is the way that it creases. Okay, it is a creasy little bitch. So
but her color is nice. I know that my eye bags are still visible. They're always visible. I have yet to discover a way to get rid of these eye bags. I have tried everything, like nutritionally, health-wise, physically. I even tried putting hemorrhoid cream on them. I haven't been able to get rid of them yet. See, I mean, I think that color looks really nice. Once you blend the creases out, I think it looks good. So I'm going to do some stuff off camera that isn't have anything to do with what I want to show you, and I'll be back. Set my eyes with a very fine under eye highlighting powder to kind of help diminish, like reflect away from the darkness. So I have two blushes from Temu. I have the Capu Vini blush in says thoroughly penetrating the original on the back here. I don't know what the original is, but they've been penetrated. This is shade number 2. This was shown as being very purple on the website. It's not. This is from one of the I don't know if it's a brand. I love this line. I have 2 powders. I'm going to use them both, but it's called PRS Milky Jelly Cream Blush. They're so pretty. So this is the shade. I'm not sure. I'll put it in. I'll link it down below because I don't see it on there. But this is how it looks. Oh my God, you guys. This is the tan one. I use this as, because I usually do a liquid bronzer under and then I put this over. It's not very deep, but it gives a really nice sheen. So there's those I'm going to use. And then I'm going to go ahead and put on the Capu in 02. It's really cute, you guys. It's super cute. And yeah, this is purple and the other one's like apricot, but I want to show you. Okay, let me get some of that powder off there. Yeah, I know. Don't ask me about my blush placement. I just like it this way, okay? Normally I would blend this out with a beauty blender, but in the lack of a beauty blender, we're going to do it with the brush. It's still damp from when I wiped it off from the foundation. Look at how pretty. Okay. It's like a mauvey purple. It's not quite a true purple, but it's also not a true pink. It's just super, super duper pretty. So I'm going to do that one on that side. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my liquid blush or contour stick, and then blend that out, and then I'll come back. Okay, I added my contour. I used this the Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick in the shade Biscuit. All right, so I put that on and I blended that out. I'm gonna go in with powder now. Actually, I'm gonna go in with concealer. That's not the one I showed you before, the color correcting concealer. This is just my regular concealer. It's from Maybelline. It's Fit Me. I'm gonna do this real quick. And yeah, I am smacking liquids on top of powders. I don't give a shit about any of that. As long as it looks good in the end, that's all that matters. This is from Temu as well. This is the same brand as this correcting concealer. I'll show you the name there so that you can see why I couldn't pronounce it. Chachinot? I'm not really sure. This is a lavender powder, and I use it to set everywhere.
I basically set under my eyes, my T-zone, well, my whole forehead really, and then the side of my nose as well, my chin, and I know this is running, that's part of the irritation that happens, along my jaw. I love the lavender powder. I used to use the Besame loose lavender powder. It's really good. If you have any yellow in your skin or any products that give you a yellow tone, it's really good for that. So
I'm gonna let this sit for a second, and then I'm gonna brush it off, and we'll go on with powder products. Okay, while that was setting, I went ahead and prepped my eyes for my main eyeshadow look. I like to have it a little bit grungy, so I want the eyeliner to kind of melt into the skin. So while I'm doing the rest of this, just brushing off the powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Milky Jelly bronze color next. I normally don't like using this giant ass powder brush for it, so I'm gonna use this Real Techniques blush brush. I don't have like a good bronzer brush, but let's see if
I know you can see the sheen that it's giving, but I don't know how much of the color is noticeable. It is noticeable to me. Like, I can definitely tell a difference, but let's do this side.
this I put kind of at the hollows plus up a little bit. I don't know why I just did that. I just gave myself a bronzer mustache. It's not that dark, so it won't matter, but I just like was going all, I think I was going under my nose, but girl, that's not how that works. I think you can see it though. I think you can see how the glow of the powder appears on my skin for sure. And then I'm gonna do Milky Jelly on this side because I did the purple on the other side. I would normally just go over it. I would do it both on both sides and just go over it, but I'm not going anywhere. This is just for funs. Look at how much pigment is coming.
This is crazy. This particular color, I'll have to link it for you below, reminds me of Nara's Orgasm. I do like a blush that's I just blush like crazy.
You wouldn't need to use a highlighter if you didn't want to. And I push it up under my eyes again to try to mask some of that baggage. She'd be a little bit heavy. But it's so freaking pretty. Like, you guys, the products are so nice. And I know that brands like Flower Nose, and there's another one I can't think of, they're getting a lot of hype. But these are the same kind of products in the same kind of factories, in the same places that those are made. So if you don't want to waste a coin on pretty packaging, just check out some of these on Temu. I have sensitive ass skin right now and I don't know what's going on, but none of these products have caused me any problems. So it's what it is. All right, I'm just gonna soften up any under eye powder and soften the edges. It is, I mean, obviously with that kind of glow, any type of harshness is gonna be standing right out. So diffusion is key. All right, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm not using any new products for that, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows real quick. I'm gonna show you my eye look that I like to go for. Okay, very simple eyebrows because this is like a grungy, blush heavy look. So we're gonna go ahead and do the rest of how I like to
do my eyes. So what I do to prep is I just put on like a medium brown crease color. It can be like a stick of cream or powder, doesn't matter. And then I do a black liner and I smudge the liner out. My eyes are starting to water a little bit from the actual process of doing the eyes.
It's fine. Then I'm gonna take this single shadow. It's called, from the brand Her Orange, number 5. You can't really see. It's 05. And this is how it looks on the inside. It doesn't look like anything much because I've, been using it. Comes with a tiny little mirror. It's so nice. I can use my fingers. I'm not going to do that right this second. I'm going to go in with a brush first. Just going to swirl around in this little pan, pick up the brush on the brush, and just pop it over the lid. Once the lid color is, like, the lid's covered, we're going to bring it up, out, every direction. Everywhere except for the brow bone, because something different will go there. It can go under the eyes as well. In fact, now that my eyes are watering a bit, it'll help the liner look a little bit more attractive. I'm just going to go in again, just swirling my brush in this powder.
It's really tightly packed. It is a shimmer powder, and it's very tightly packed into the pan. So I just go at it. If it doesn't pick up enough product, just go back for more. It's sheer on your eyes, so you really can't do anything wrong here.
I'll show you, however, the product with my finger. Let me clean this brush off again. I'm gonna have to give that a deep clean, I think. We'll put that there. Let me wipe my finger. Okay. Ooh, hairs. Okay. You see the shimmer? It's really so pretty. It is not picking up in the camera, of course, as well as I'd like it to, but let me put some on with my finger and I'll come closer for you guys. A little bit of wet, it's a wet dry shadow, so watery eyes, not a problem. That's how she be looking. I just let it look grungy, messy. I'm gonna do a swatch. So there is, the pigment is there. It doesn't look like it because it's very sheer and it's very shimmery, but girl, she be there. So we just throw that on top of that smudgy black liner for kind of a vintage grunge look. We've got our shimmery powders on, but girl, oh, my nose is running. Girl, but we know that that's not enough. That's not enough shimmer. We need more shimmer. So, because I'm going to be doing this and you're going to notice it, I'll show you what I'm using. This is ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Seismic. Oh my God, I look like I'm going to the club. But you know what? I don't fucking care. I'm going to do my makeup the way that makes me feel look pretty. Makes me feel like I look pretty. The final step is obviously lips and mascara. Mascara tends to be the last thing I do because my eyes be watering. So we're gonna start. Let's go to lips. Where be it? There it is. So this is also from Temu. This is the Kafurux Tattoo Peel Off Lip Liner. It is a peel off lip liner, but you can use it all over your lips as well. The reason I don't do it all the way is because these lip liners will stick to themselves and also to any dead skin like crazy. It's like impossible to get it off. So let's let this dry. Is this, no, actually I have one more, sorry, that was a lie. This is the Vaso Glitter Mascara. So it is, again, no shade is listed, so I'll just have to link it down below. It's just a glitter, it's a glittery mascara. Like if you have seen mascara that has glitter, that's this. I'm gonna put this on my bottom lash line just to show you.
I actually got this as a mascara topper, and it has a tendency to stick to wet mascara in clumpy ways that I don't like. Cool, I just got it everywhere. It's part of the course. So I'm not sure if I would recommend it as a mascara topper, but if you wanted an inexpensive glitter mascara, this one does not irritate my eyes. I have to put it on the top as well. I'm gonna put another mascara over it, so whatever.
It doesn't irritate. It got everywhere. It doesn't irritate my eyes except for when it gets directly into it like that.
You know, I'm gonna put through. I'm gonna put my brows as well. This is what I do with mascara toppers. Is they go everywhere. This whole I'm like glittery, grungy. No, I'm mostly just waiting for my lips to dry. And plus, I'm not going anywhere, so
it doesn't matter. Okay, and then what I will use for an actual mascara, I have these two. These came as a set. One's brown, one's black. I don't know which is which. I don't care. I'm just gonna pick one. These are from Hongilion, and they're metal rod mascaras.
the old one I had was a tubing mascara, and I wanted that again. I thought that's what I was getting, but I bought these on Amazon and not on Temu, and they're crappier. This is the black or the brown? I don't know. It's the black, okay. So, I usually apply my mascara like looking down like this anyway, because I have a tendency to get it all over my upper lid where it's always puffy. So I just want to make sure.
Let's take this off. It's been on long enough. Ah! That's the dry skin thing I was talking about, how it sticks to. Freaking phone storage is full. My phone storage is full, so I have to hurry fast. You need to throw that off. Okay. It's kind of this berry looking stain. If you don't like the edge of it, just kind of smudge it. And then I'm just going to throw a gloss on top. I don't have one at hand. The one I usually use, I put in my purse. This is YSL. I'm just going to put this on top. It's literally just for the ending of the video. Okay, guys, so that's basically how I do my makeup these days, except for, you know, all of the ridiculous extra steps and the things that I told you I only am doing for the fun of it, okay? I hope that you enjoyed. This is a different type of video, but this is what I felt like doing today. So I hope you enjoyed anyway, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!